In this video, I am going to show you a simple daily bias trick and how it will help you frame a perfect ICT's power of 3. Now before we start, I would like to introduce my mentorship to you. I have a simplified forex course for beginners and advanced traders. You can use the link on my profile to join or contact me on Telegram at @amrichcyber. Now let's get into it. So the trick is, on the daily time frame, if the previous day candle is bearish, the likelihood today's candle will be bearish or the previous candle's low will be taken is very high, and vice versa. For example, if yesterday's candle is bullish, the likelihood today's candle will be bullish is very high. That's the trick. So knowing this, I'm going to show you how you can frame a perfect ICT power of 3 setup with this strategy. So let's say this is yesterday's candle, which is a bullish candle. Now the likelihood today's candle will be bullish or the previous day high will be taken is very high. So this is the previous day candle, so that will be our buy side liquidity. Let's mark that. That will be our buy side liquidity. So once we know our direction, which means we are going to target the buy side, we are going to switch to the 15 minutes. That's the 15 minutes time frame, and we are only going to look for setup around 2 a.m. This is the London Q zone, 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. Now let's move price to the 12 a.m. So the first thing you want to do is, with the power of 3, we said on a bullish day we want to see an accumulation or consolidation, then manipulation to the downside. This is for the a buy day or a long day or a bullish day. First an accumulation and then manipulation to the downside, and then we will see a distribution to the upside. This is for a buy day or a long day or a bullish day. So we know our direction, which is we are targeting this buy side, and we have our accumulation here, which is normally the Asian Q zone or the Asian section from 8 p.m. to 12 noon. So this is our accumulation, which is this section here. Now we want to see a manipulation to the downside, which will trick traders to go short, and that will happen from 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. that price action can happen. So let's move price forward, and the low is taken, but we are not in the 2 a.m. time zone yet, so we will still wait. And remember, whatever trading platform you are using, make sure you select the New York time zone. So let's still move price forward, and we are in the 2 a.m. time zone. We have a fair value gap here, which you can use for the long. Once price return to this fair value gap, as you can see, it traded below the Asian section, which is the manipulation. This movement here will trick traders to go short, and we are already in the 2 a.m. Time zone, so we can place our buy limits just below this fair value gap and stop loss up below the swing low here, and we target our buy side liquidity. It's very simple. First we wait for an accumulation and then manipulation, price taking the low of the accumulation. This movement here will trick traders to go short because they think price is bearish now, and then we want to see a sharp movement. Once they're taking the low, we want to see a sharp movement to the upside. Now this is the sharp movement. On the sharp movement, we want to see a fair value gap behind. Now we have a fair value gap here. On That the fair value gap is what you are going to use as your entry. So let's move price forward. Price tap into the fair value gap and then rise again. So when you see this kind of movement, you can choose the 5 minutes to search for another entry. You see the pattern here, a strong movement. That's what you want to see on the 5 minutes too. A strong movement, leaving the fair value behind. You see, you have it here, and another strong movement here. You can use this fair value gap as your entry. And there you go. As you can see, a very simple trade. First, wait for an accumulation. This is the pattern. Watch an accumulation. This is for a buy day setup. An accumulation, then manipulation to the downside, and then you see a distribution to the buy side liquidity. That's it. A very simple trade. Thank you guys for watching.